and just shut up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Anyways, man, man, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man, Jay Willie Silly, man, aka Mr. Take It Easy, man. Before you end up like Beezy, man, make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel. Everything you need to know about your boy Jay, it's in the description down below. And CJ Stroud, man, I'm so disappointed in you, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like the way you've been playing, man. I would have benched you immediately. You know what I'm saying? I mean, immediately. You know, I gotta pour out the stats, but man, I mean, BJ, man. You know what I'm saying? BJ, pathetic. You know, whatever words y'all want to use that is bad. CJ Stroud was that today. You know what I'm saying? And just very disappointing. And I told you I can't stand seeing spoiled brats. I cannot stand seeing spoiled brats. You know what I mean? Not doing their job, getting paid millions of dollars, to play the quarterback position, and you just look like on the sideline. You just look like you didn't care. Honestly, to me, it looked like you quit on your team, man. You know what I'm saying? It looked like you just quit on your team. You threw 20 for 47, 1 TD, and 4 interceptions. You took sacks that you did not need to take. That right there was very huge. You had 3 sacks. You know, certain sacks you didn't need to take. You could have threw the ball away in certain situations, man. But you know, 20 for 47, 212 yards, bro. 1 TD and 4 interceptions. That's unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't run the ball today. Just got outplayed. You know what I mean? Patriots, Drake Maye didn't have a crazy game either. 16 for 27, 179, 3 TDs, 1 interception. But he did enough to let his team win. You know, and all I gotta say is, you know what I'm saying, is freaking the Texans defense, man. I'll be very, very, you know, mad with CJ Stroud right now. Like Will Anderson, bro, Daniil Hunter. You know what I'm saying? Those are just some good edge rushes. I mean, defense can only hold on for so long. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had so many opportunities with the man fumbling. You know what I'm saying? CJ Stroud with the turnovers. It's like the defense was playing lights out really until Booty, you know what I'm saying, caught that one-handed catch on his name can't pop up right now. I don't know why the freak, you know what I'm saying, his name can't pop up. I just freaking had a brain fart, you know what I'm saying? But Booty caught a one-handed catch, you know what I'm saying, and it made it 28-16. But in reality, you know what I'm saying, the game was close. You feel me? Despite CJ Stroud's turnovers, the game was still close. You know what I'm saying? So the Texans defense did good, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just CJ Stroud. Like I said, bro, Ryan, bro, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make the tough decisions. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make the tough decisions. That's what makes good head coaches, and that's what makes, you know what I'm saying? That's what makes great head coaches. You know what I'm saying? DeMeco Ryan, bro, you're a good coach, you know what I'm saying? But you're not a great one. You know what I mean? You got to make the tough decisions sometimes. Sometimes you got to do what's best for the team. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to put the team before yourself. Oh, I want CJ Stroud to play. I think he's the best. Sometimes you got to put, you know what I'm saying, put the team first and sit his tail down and put in another, you know what I mean, another quarterback. It's a new look. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's what make great quarterbacks. Because I know for me, I would have sat his butt down on the third interception. He would have got sat down. You know what I mean? Too many opportunities, bro. A lot of overthrows, a lot of throws behind the back. You know what I'm saying? It's just, he had to be benched today, DeMeco Ryan. That was on you, and the loss was on you for Sholioli, because you can make that call. You know what I'm saying? But you continue to let him stay in the game when you just see that he is literally throwing the game away. You continue to let him stay in the game. You know what I mean? So this loss is on CJ Stroud as well, but it's also on DeMeco Ryan, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's also, oh, shoot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even got my freaking what's the name in, bro. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I was saying, though, you know what I'm saying? It's also on DeMeco Ryan. I'm going to have to exit the screen right quick, you know what I'm saying, and make sure that my headset is plugged in. You know what I'm saying? Let me go and see something right quick. All right, let me go and see. All right, everything cool. But yeah, man, DeMeco Ryan, man, you got to make better choices. You got to make better choices as a head coach, man. That freaking offense, man, when I mean B to the J, it puts the B to the J and the J to the B, man. And that's Derek Stingley, bro. That's what I was saying when Booty caught Booty. I'm just saying, look, imagine your name being Booty. You know what I'm saying? Booty. And then they putting belt to Booty. Every time they say his name, I kind of, what? Your last name, Booty?
They're gonna throw.
Oh my God. Straight dot. Chicken and drums. You play. Dun, 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 dun. I ain't gonna lie, that was a straight dot right there. I ain't gonna lie. That was a straight dot. That was a straight freaking dot. Honestly. Bro, you gotta make some, like, you gotta make some moves, bro. Thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Out of bounds inside the Patriots 30. To come away with points of their own. Play action, Stroud in trouble, throws, and he's got his man. Catch is made by Higgins. And a beautiful
I got a question. Why are you still talking about the 49ers, bro? Like, are y'all that hurt, bro? Like, nobody is talking about y'all anymore, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dang, bro. Cause no, it is a new season, bro. You lost, gang. Nobody cares about the 49ers, bro. Like, I see the most, like, I see 49ers fans just coping, bro. Stop coping, bro. You lost. Nobody's trying to hear what the freak you saying, gang. Ain't nobody trying to hear what the freak you saying. Nobody. We gonna say what we want to say, and that's just point blank, period. Like, stop all that coping, bro. You wasting, you're not even talking, but you hurting your fingers. You doing that for no reason. You know what I'm saying? We gonna say what we say. You got belt to booty. Nobody cares that you were injured, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because when you was injured, you was praising. Yo, you was praising when you beat, you know what I'm saying? When you beat the Smeagol's, you was praising your team. You know what I'm saying? Nobody trying to care about no injuries, bro. You got belt to booty. It is what it is, bro. Nobody cares. Stop crying and stop coping. Stop crying and stop coping to make yourself feel better, bro. Nobody cares. In reality, you got belt to booty. Nobody cares about your injuries. Nobody cares about who you had out there. In reality, you got belt to booty. You beat the Smeagol's while being injured. You got belt to booty by the Seahawks being injured, bro. It is what it is. Stop crying and stop coping to make yourself feel better. At the end of the day, the score was 41-6. Belt to booty. 49er fans is annoying as freak. I would have been beefing with 49er fans if I knew y'all was like this. Were y'all always like this? Was they always like this? Were y'all always this soft and pathetic? Can't believe it, bro. Like, what?
Defensive lineman. So now 3rd and goal from back.
Like, were y'all always like this, bro? Run the ball, okay? Run the. They was always like this? Oh my God. Folks, the softest fan base I've ever seen. Bro, you gotta freaking run the ball, G. You gotta run the ball, gang. Like, bro, you're standing in the pocket. I do not care if you got a QB spot. You running out the pocket, that right there brings attention away from your wide receivers, bro. You're standing in the pocket for no reason. I see the QB spot. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Scur off the lot a little bit. You ain't got to try to run into the end zone. Just scur off the lot. Just try to make something out of nothing. That's all I'm saying, bro, for Sholioli. Don't just stand in the pocket and don't do nothing. You just standing in the pocket and not trying to make any moves or nothing. You just standing in the pocket. You feel me? I don't care this QB spot right here, bro. Try to scur off the lot a little bit. Take some attention off your wide receivers and try to make something out of nothing. Yeah, you have nothing right now, but bro, you probably have something if you try to scur off the lot just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But what CJ Stroud do? Stay in the freaking pocket.
Floats it, marks incomplete.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. I am not feeling confident about CJ Stroud next year. If I was a garlic bread and steak fan. I thought I forgot that. That's what I'm saying. Drake Maye wasn't balling either. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about CJ Stroud, but in reality, Drake Maye really BJ too, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Drake Maye really ain't like that. I ain't gonna lie. Drake Maye really ain't like that, bro. And that's, I know people don't want to hear that, bro. But Drake Maye really isn't like that, bro.
The Patriots look like they got back on top of it.
Drake Maye really ain't like that, bro. Drake Maye be getting saved, bro.
What a catch by Higgins.
He was trash against the Chargers.
Higgins.
You know what I'm saying?
Short of first down yardage, he gets 9. Nick Chubb, his first carry. First down, Houston. The concussion late in the third quarter at Pittsburgh. He's their Pro Bowl receiver. 2 big weapons.
Because I don't understand why this, you know what I'm saying? Every time, bro, every stream, bro, this Trey Calm dude. Like every stream, bro, you in here, bro, just on my meat, bro. Like, gang, is that what you live for? Oh, when Jay stream, I'ma just go on his stream and disagree with everything he say, bro. Like, what's wrong with this man, bro? This man be in my stream every single day, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everything I say, this mother effer disagree with everything I say, bro. Everything. If I remember you, you are an annoying mother effer, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, it's not one thing I say, and he laughing. I'm not laughing with you. That's the thing, bro. Like, do you get it through your head? I don't be playing, bro. I don't like people like you, bro. Like, I'm not laughing with you, gang. Dead to free serious, bro. I'm not no character. I don't put on no character, bro. This ain't no character. Yeah, Jay Willie Silly, that's not my real name, bro. But I don't get into character when I turn on the camera, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is me, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know who you think I am, bro. But I'm not that, bro. I do not like people like you, bro. Honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not playing with you, bro. Like, think I'm playing with him, bro. I'm dead serious, bro.
Not available. Stroud throws it.
You annoying as heck, bro.
Try for the interception.
What the freak, bro?
And it's an interception.
Just doing unnecessary stuff, bro. CJ Stroud, bro. Like CJ Stroud just, like, bro, come on, bro. Just do unnecessary stuff, bro.
Yeah, 1 knee equals 2 feet is what I once heard, but it sure does look like it's in. It's close as to whether or not it was on the line, but it looks good to me, Russell.
I agree, Troy.
Man, I don't care if that man in the MVP conversation, like I said, he played an easy schedule. You know what I'm saying? Like, go look at his schedule. Bro ain't really play nobody for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, when bro been, like, he just not that good to me. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? My opinion, bro, he just not that good to me, bro. I don't care what nobody say. That's how I feel.
Even if it
I don't care about all the MVP
it's
jump.
Not like a heel toe. Then
he overrated to me, bro.
Possession through contact with the ground looks like he does. I have a catch.
Wow, I'm not sure what C.J. Stroud saw.
He not winning MVP, bro.
It's another C.J. Stroud turnover in this post.
Hey, look how he played this game. An MVP plays like this.
Pittsburgh, and right now, this is being called.
Does an MVP play like this?
They'll check it. We'll get the call when we come back.
Does the MVP play like this? Like, everybody gonna look at the stats. He had 3 TDs. Bro, this man was terrible today, bro.
There was no one there, so he goes forward.
Man was terrible.
Look at the end of this. Oh, yeah, that was punched out by Togiai.
That's such a great job by Togiai. He has been a playmaker.
Man, that's freaking terrible, bro. I just don't like the way he played, bro. I ain't gonna say he's terrible.
I tell you, the defense,
you know what I'm saying?
Control this thing.
But he's just not good as people think he is, bro.
Offense is struggling. They turn the ball over.
You begin,
put it in their own hands,
and I don't want to,
and set up this offense.
And I don't want to be like Drake Maye as a system QB. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of think he's like a system QB. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep it real with you. I feel like he's kind of like his O-line is very good. You know, I really think he's a system QB. Like the pieces that he has around him, bro, I feel like it make him look better than what he is. You know what I'm saying? And I just personally, I just don't. I mean, me looking at Drake Maye, bro, it don't scream like, oh, the next Brady. It just don't scream that. Like it's gonna bite him, bro. You know what I'm saying? It saved him. C.J. Stroud saved him today for Sholioli. C.J. Stroud mistake saved him today. But bro, it's gonna show him whether it's gonna be in the Super Bowl or whether it's gonna be in a divisional. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I said divisional, the freaking championship. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it's gonna show, bro. You know what I mean? It's gonna show. You feel me? Justin Herbert, the first game, was saving him. Justin Herbert was straight BJ, was saving him. C.J. Stroud, even though C.J. Stroud had multiple turnovers, the game was 21-16 before Booty caught that one-handed catch on Derek Stingley Jr. The game was close despite CJ Stroud doing BJ. So what the freak you think gonna happen when he play a quarterback that be consistent over and over and over and over again? Man, he finna get belt to booty. All I'm saying is it's gonna bite him in the back. And remember I said this. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna bite him in the back. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna bite him. He got lucky with Justin Herbert. He got lucky with freaking CJ Stroud. But I'm telling you, it's gonna bite him in the Super Bowl or in the AFC Championship. I want y'all to be like, hey, he said that. I want y'all to be like, oh, he said that. Jay said it.
That was a broken play. Drake Maye.
He been getting saved by these quarterbacks. Quarterbacks being inconsistent at BJ. Defense was on his heels.
Stroud flips it. Higgins with a catch.
That's for Sholioli. Defense on his heels tonight.
Blake Fisher in the ball game for that.
Freaking CJ Stroud, man.
On Woody Marks, no gain.
They talking about he better than Bryce Young. Right there. Like, look at him.
End zone.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a dot. That was a dot. That was a dot. That was just a crazy catch by Christian Kirk, but I'm just like, you know. And that was a dot. That was a dot. But I wouldn't took that. I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't took that. I'm gonna just keep it a beast. I wouldn't took that.
In the middle of the field. Here they come.
I would have took that drag.
And even with a ball that's thrown behind
that's just me.
Christian Kirk, he's able
that wasn't even really, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, if the quarterback, you know what I'm saying, turn around and make a play, then, you know, that really is behind the, you know what I mean? But
the defender just enough. You see Marcus Jones is in coverage. Kirk's running to the outside route, and a ball that's
freaking Rams game and the freaking Chicago Bears game good. He got a wide open. Look, y'all see him? Look at him.
Get out to his left.
Got a wide open. He skirted off the lot, but had a wide open tight end.
Over the left tackle, rookie Will Campbell.
Oh my God, bro. Will Campbell was getting straight belt to booty. You know what I'm saying? Will Campbell was getting straight belt to booty tonight by Will Anderson. Oh my God, Will Campbell, boy, you got exposed, boy. Like, dang, Will, boy. The rookie showed, boy. Will Campbell was getting straight belt to booty tonight. Man, Will Anderson was giving that boy hell. You know what I'm saying? Giving that thick cupcake hell.
The struggles he had last week.
I was like, Will Campbell. This ain't LSU, buddy.
The sideline and incomplete. With Kyle Williams the target, it's 4th down and another stop.
This ain't LSU for Sholioli. How many opportunities you got, CJ Stroud? Oh my God. See, that was just stupid. I'm not gonna lie. That was just stupid. Like, take the sack. Take the sack, bro. Just take the sack, bro. Just take the sack, bro.
He is in for the touchdown.
Just take the sack, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, why you just wouldn't take the sack? Just take the sack. I ain't gonna lie. Just take it, bro. That's better than the pick six, bro. Like, you gotta understand, man. It's sometimes, bro, you got it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be like, all right, I'm got it, bro. Ain't no way I can get out of this situation. Ain't no way I can come out of this mother effer. I'm got. All right, take the sack. That's when you should take a sack. You shouldn't force the freaking throw just because. Like, come on, bro.
Down in 11, blitz coming. Pass is caught by Hutchinson, and he spins for the first down.
Yo, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Cynthia, bro. Like, this man, like, I don't. You said what happened to Alabama, Indiana. I do not care about that Alabama, Indiana game, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, I'm on NFL season right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm heading on the NBA, bro. Oh my God. I'm saying this 49er fan still mad, bro. I ain't say nothing. This 49er fan, this man still mad, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man, still mad. This is the 49er fans that is still mad. I've been moved on from this conversation for so many minutes. You gotta be mad if you bringing up Alabama versus, or you a troller. Either mad or you a troller, or you want my attention. What is it, bro? You're mad or you a troller? It's one of the two.
It's Marks.
That was just so random. That was just so random, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
This one is off the hands and picked off.
CJ Stroud, boy. Oh my goodness.
And Craig Woodson did. Turnover number 3 by the Texans on offense.
Yeah, this looked like one that should have been caught. Hutchinson.
It should have been caught.
High, but yet you expect
Bro.
the receiver to make that play.
That high throw.
He's been sitting tight.
That high throw.
Safety, but he's not playing all that deep. He's hanging in there.
Come on, bro. You gotta throw the ball better, bro.
In a perfect position then to be able to make the play on the football.
Bring the ball back because he was touched.
You looking like that when you the fault. It's your fault. You threw the ball high. All you gotta do is lead him. Dang.
You know, this offense for Houston has done such
Straight
a good
BJ,
job
bro.
the year protecting the football. Not
He looking like, you
certainly not today in 6 quarters.
your fault, bro. Throwing the ball high.
For CJ Stroud.
Trash, boy.
It's off the edge. Petrie.
That boy was getting belt.
And Drake Maye brought down by
They didn't believe in us, but God did. That boy was getting belt tonight. Talking about some Drake Maye, man. Come on, man. They weren't doing nothing for reals.
As Henry is brought down by Alshire and To'o. They're 2 linebackers.
To'o, man, from Alabama. Bama boys.
Stroud with hands on him, just throws it right into the ground. It's an incomplete pass, not a fumble. Pressure by Barmore.
If they're able to come away with
What are you
scores
doing?
like they did last week, even better. But you're asking a lot from this group.
Wide open is Booty.
Booty put belt to Booty tonight.
Sit inside the 30.
Booty put belt to Booty tonight.
Run the football as well as anybody.
Booty put some belt to that Booty.
Little play action, strong throw. Booty takes it inside the 10. Perfect throw from Drake Maye.
I was like, okay, Booty. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that was a heck of a catch by Stephon Diggs, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that was a heck of a catch by Stephon Diggs. I don't know how the freak he held on to that freaking catch, bro.
This is a great
now that was a dot. That was a dot by Drake Maye. I get props when it's due. I get props when it's due. That was good defense. That was just better offense for Sholiola.
Just strong hands by Stephon Diggs in a bigger deficit than where they already are.
They get the ball to start the second half.
Ah! That's too easy! Just like they did Beasley!
Second down and 14. Extra men on the rush. Stroud is protected, and he throws a strike to Jaden Higgins. Across all of the ESPN platforms. First down at the New England 49. Play action.
That was a pick right there. I ain't gonna lie. I called that, bro. I called this pick, bro. Literally, when I was watching the games, bro, I called this pick. I was like, this boy just got read like a book by Carlton Davis. I was like, man, bro. That's when you would have had to get sit the freak down. I gotta sit him down, bro. You gotta make tough calls, bro. You gotta sit him down. I'm like, hey, look, my backup can't do as worse as this. You know what I'm saying? My backup can't do worse than this right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So it's just like, man, new scenery or something gotta happen. You know what I'm saying? But I can't keep dealing with this. I just don't understand why some head coaches keep their quarterback in the game when you obviously see them struggling.
This is what's going to happen. Carlton Davis, who I mentioned, had not had an interception this year. You talked about earlier that being his first in the postseason. Now he's got 2. He's had a good game. He just got called for pass interference to kind of set this up. But he makes a heck of a play on the football that's thrown behind him. It looked initially.
I don't know who the backup is for Tech.
But he gets it, and boy, there is nothing that's gone right for C.J. Stroud.
Getting back there every time. It's another stop. Another stop. Another stop. Another stop. Another stop. Another stop.
Steps up and he'll go. Flag is down, and so is Stroud.
You could just see bro's confidence just do. Look at this, man. Okay, get off me. You a little boy. You's a silly boy. Dang if he would have got that fumble, bro.
Forced fumble by Will Anderson, and this joins the defense for Houston. He's back near the end zone. It's Hail Mary time out of the right hand of.
I ain't gonna lie, he let that ball rip.
In the end zone, and it's picked off by Jamarcus Ingram.
They're in the first half, and they just got to take it. It's cliche, but just one play at a time.
Here's a throw,
back shoulder throw. I ain't gonna lie, I thought CJ was finna cook up, bro. I was like, okay, he finna cook up. Score off the lot. I'm like, all right. He finna have a good second half. I'm like, look at this. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, bro, you ain't got no IQ, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, we could blame this on CJ Stroud and we could blame this on the offensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, the offensive coordinator was calling stupid plays. You know what I'm saying? But bro, cuz.
Tight formation on 3rd and 2.
You gotta have better IQ, bro. Gotta have better IQ.
It'll be a chip shot of 25 yards, but nothing's easy on this cold, wet day, and Fairbairn knocks it through.
Gotta have better IQ, man.
2nd and 5.
That was a good tackle by the thick cupcake. That was a good tackle by the thick cupcake. By the thick muffin.
6th tackle for a loss by this.
Disguise.
Shortest third down.
Come here, Will Anderson again. Look at this. Look how many opportunities, CJ Stroud. Look how many opportunities that your defense then gave you, man. They ain't believing us, man, but God, yeah.
He just comes right around the edge.
Look how many opportunities you are getting, CJ Stroud, man.
We show that they.
Hey, man.
It's only.
I was going for CJ Stroud. I was going for the Texans too, man. I'm like, man.
Let alone a rookie.
Anderson with 3 sacks, 2 forced fumbles.
That boy Will Anderson, boy.
4th fumble of the game for Drake Maye, and his 2nd time he's lost a fumble.
Yeah, we talked with Josh.
He wasting the championship defense, man.
Was Drake Maye understanding when he was getting help on the edges and when they were not giving help to those 2 edge rushers? Maye might have been able to do is step up a little bit harder. But a great play by Anderson.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. You got to scare off this man pocket presence, bro. Like, dang, come right here, bro. You just stay in the pocket, G. Like, why you just staying in the pocket, bro? You have no pocket awareness at all, bro. Like, you see that he coming in the inside, bro. Come to the outside, bro. Frick is you doing? Why you still staying in the pocket?
By Anderson. Stroud is brought down by Chason.
They were playing stupid, bro.
3rd quarterback hit of the game for Caleb on Chason. 2nd and 18. Stroud over the middle. Sliding catch is made by Higgins and the rookie from Iowa State.
I would have sat him down, bro. Bro playing weird, bro. And then look at this. Then you fumble the ball.
Patriots are on it. He lost a shoe and then the football.
On the field is a fumble recovered by New England for a 1st down.
And it is a fumble. Watch Christian Gonzalez rip it out.
This is amazing how many turnovers we have watched in this game.
That is the 8th by the Patriots. It's 3rd and 8.
Flew again, boom.
Stevenson
flew downhill. That's what I like to see, boy. That's what I like to see. Another chance. Another one. Another one. Look at this. Look at how bad of a game CJ Stroud had, and that's a pass interference. That's a pass interference. Yes. Yes. That's a pass interference. I ain't gonna lie. I hate when opposing fans, bro. I told you, I hate when opposing fans. This is my biggest pet peeve in football. If y'all didn't know my biggest pet peeve in football, I'm gonna go and tell y'all right now. When it's an obvious PI call or an obvious, it don't even gotta be a PI call. It can be an obvious flag, and you got opposing fans hollering, getting mad like it wasn't the call. Like that jump right there is like my biggest pet peeve. And then you got the player getting mad, bro, like he wasn't PIing, bro. When I mean like that right there aggravates me to the core, bro. You know what I'm saying? Start yelling like the ref's cheating. Like, bro, it's an obvious PI. What you getting mad for, bro? You know what I'm saying? It's an obvious PI. Why does freaking cornerback get mad, bro? That's my biggest pet peeve when it comes to football, bro.
And his 3rd of the
Start yelling like you just wasn't PI. Like, bro, shut the freak up, bro.
playoffs.
Man, stupid. Look at him. Look. Just look at him.
There's a grab, and that's what they
holding his wrist. But yet you, boo! I mean, boo! What? What are you doing? How?
Defense number 7.
Some fans just delusional.
Add to or shorten the distance on a field goal attempt.
Come on, bro.
Stroud.
Like, look what you're throwing, G. Like,
Low throw. It was a
man couldn't even make a right throw with that. Dang, boy.
And the young man from Hawaii.
Stroud in particular, it could be easier to throw in the snow. Troy, you've mentioned that as well.
Here is one drop to Hooper. And the tight end with a catch and run.
Rain and it's snow falling. We should see these quarterbacks grip the football better.
Come here. Boop, boop. That boy Danielle Hunter, boy.
From behind by Danielle Hunter.
Dang, boy, Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter. Look at Will. Oh, my goodness. This one-handed catch was crazy. This one-handed catch was crazy, bro. I'm like, what? On Derek Stingley Jr., bro? On Stingley?
Amazing job. Great throw out.
I like, when did Booty become like this?
From him throughout this season, and what
when did Booty become like this, man?
Stingley was targeted just one time through the first 3 quarters, twice on this possession. He got called for the penalty, and then they take him deep for the touchdown.
Can't do it any better than number 9 did right there. Third down,
bro, come on. Thank you, bro. Skirt off the lot, bro. Hey, look at you. You got your freaking tight end injured, man. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. CJ Stroud, bro, you terrible. I ain't gonna lie. You're BJ, bro. For Sholioli. Like, yeah, you terrible, gang. I ain't gonna lie. In the draft, dang, bro, I ain't gonna lie. This draft is probably like the worst QB draft of all time. And y'all probably, I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a beezy. I gotta keep it a beezy. Take it easy. Gotta keep it a beezy. This is the worst QB draft class of all time. So, Ty Simpson probably do go round 1. You know, I hate to say it, but Trash Simpson probably be a top 10 pick. Because the Jets need a QB. The Cardinals need a QB. The Raiders need a QB. So, if you look at this BJ Dante to BJ Moore, just informed everybody that he's going back to Oregon. So other than Fernando Mendoza, what QB in this draft class better than Trash Simpson? This is probably, bro, this is the worst this is the worst draft class I've ever seen in my life. So I'm like, dang, Trash Simpson probably is a top 5 pick. You know what I'm saying? Because of how BJ, this freaking QB, the Jets going to draft a QB. The Raiders going to draft a QB. The Cardinals going to draft a QB. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen. You feel me? So it's like, okay. Said Diego Pavia, that's true. I forgot about Diego Pavia. I would definitely take Diego Pavia. You know what I'm saying? Over Trash Simpson. You know what I mean? And then you talking about Carson Beck. Carson Beck is old. And why I say Trash Simpson goes over Diego Pavia and Carson Beck, because they're older. You know what I'm saying? So Trash Simpson got them. I mean, Trash Simpson he ain't young either, though. You know what I mean? Trash Simpson they ain't that much older. I forgot, y'all. Trash Simpson was so trash, I thought Trash was a rookie. You know? I thought Trash Simpson was a rookie. Whole time, this trash mother effer is a junior. You know what I'm saying? I forgot. You know what I'm saying? They dating the same age. That BJ of a man sat down dating his whole Alabama career.
By Townsend.
I forgot he ain't played for 2 years.
And it's going to stop, and what an effort downfield as it's held inside the 5 is Tremont.
His age ain't a rookie, man. By his age, he ain't a rookie.
They're down in 7.
I mean, he still is young, though. Honestly, he still is young. Because you can't enter the draft until your junior season. Until your junior season is done.
Incomplete, no flag, 7. And a guy who won 3 rings as a Patriot player. Here's Stroud. That's Mark.
Oh, man.
And a first down. Let's turn our
attention. It was a good game until Booty
came into this game having won 10 straight.
I think they're both very deserving. And kudos to Matthew Stafford for the year that he had.
Stroud is going to float it downfield. Hutchinson. It is incomplete. Garrett Stidham will make that start.
This guy right here, I'm going to just say, y'all, this guy right here, bro, you know what I'm saying? This guy right here, y'all, BJ. You know what I'm saying? BJ. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I mean? Y'all can believe me. Y'all ain't got to believe me. It's going to cost them. You know what I mean? Maye is going to cost them. You feel me? So y'all can say what y'all want to say. Yeah, in the Bears game and the Ram game, it was insane before I had to come down here and stream. You know what I'm saying? But I got to put my work, you feel me? I got to put my work, you feel me, over the game. But this man right here, I know the Patriot fans, I know y'all thinking he Tom Brady. This mother effer isn't Tom Brady. Patriots, I'm telling you, it's going to come back and bite you. I'm telling you right now. You know what I mean? Whether if it's the whoever it is, whether if it's the Bears, whether if it's the Broncos or the Rams, whatever, it's going to come back to bite you in the butt, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you right now. You feel me? Hold on. So after this is it's the AFC Championship. You know what I mean? So it's the Broncos. It's either the Broncos and the Broncos won. So am I tripping, y'all? You know what I'm saying? AFC champion. I'm tripping. What the freak am I talking about? You know what I mean? I'm tripping, bro. I'm like, bro, AFC, NFC. I'm getting the AFC teams and the NFC teams mixed up. You know what I'm saying? So the Rams and the Bears, they're NFC. You know what I'm saying? And the Broncos, you know what I'm saying? The Patriots, they AFC. You feel me? But shoot, if the Bears win today, it will be the Bears versus what is the Seahawks versus dang, bro, I got a brain fart, y'all, bro. I don't know what the freak is going on in my brain tonight. You know what I'm saying? The Seahawks versus dang, bro, what the freak? You know what I'm saying? Seahawks versus so the Seahawks will be playing whoever win today. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, but brain fart, bro. So honestly, I feel like the winner today, I appreciate the cheers. So I feel like the winner today between the Bears and the Rams is going to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. So I'm not gonna lie, that Denver Broncos, that defense to me is a better all-around defense than the Texans, bro. So if the quarterback can come out and play lights out, you know, Bo Nix is done for the season. So if that quarterback can come out and play lights out, bro, he has trouble, bro. You know what I'm saying? He in a world of trouble. You know what I mean? But if he wins the Super Bowl, I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of the most undeserving Super Bowls I've ever seen in history. I'm just keeping it real, y'all, bro. If he wins the Super Bowl, y'all, he probably is the trashiest quarterback I've ever seen win a Super Bowl. I'm just keeping it real. That's just how I feel, y'all. You feel me? Him right here, he probably the trashiest quarterback I've ever seen win. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, yeah, I just had to, you feel me? He's talking about this dude hating. Nah, this is how I feel, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I just do not feel like Drake Maye is that good, bro. Like I said, regular season, you know, but this playoffs didn't expose Drake Maye, bro. I'm gonna just keep it real with you, bro. It's no way that an MVP quarterback, bro, this right here should have been a blowout. How come? You know what I'm saying? And then when it comes to that booty catch, that was a bad throw. That was a bad throw. Freaking Booty had to lift out one arm and catch that impossible. I don't know how Booty, that was overthrown. Booty had to reach out and catch her. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they're going to be like, bro. You going to say I'm hating, bro, because I'm speaking my truth. You know what I'm saying? You know, I just don't feel like I'm not going to say he's a trash quarterback, all right? You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like he's not what people perceives him to be. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's overrated, bro. That throw was terrible when it came to Booty. Terrible. Booty made that catch, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, I don't know.